Hey there, guys and girls. Christopher Reed in Sydney, Australia. And you know, everybody knows now I'm a Herbalife distributor. So I want to give you heaps of valuable training from all the experience I've been getting. Okay, all the value I've been building in myself. I want to share that with you. So it doesn't matter what company that you're in, doesn't matter what you're doing, what business you're doing. But I'm in network marketing, multi-level, and I love it. It's absolutely incredible. So I've been learning a lot in the last few years since I've been started with Herbalife. By the way, I've never been in any other company. I've never joined any other opportunity either, okay? So this is really what I love, and it's fantastic. So just check this out. This is called the Productivity Pyramid, okay? And this is about time management, because we all have the same amount of time in the day, but you know, you're wasting the day. And here's why. I'm going to show you why you're wasting your day, and I'm going to show you where you should be spending most of your time so that you can build your value quicker, and that means make more money faster for yourself. Okay, so my goal in the next 2 years is to get my income, not just from Herbalife, from a few other affiliate things I'm doing and other things I'm doing, but my goal is, so my only network marketing company is Herbalife, but I do other things as well. I'm also in the fashion industry. So my goal in the next 2 years is to get my Herbalife business up to $500,000 a year, okay? Which is $1 million in income. $1 million in 2 years, okay? So $500,000 a year. So what that means is, if you break that down per hour, it works out roughly to about $250 an hour. So that's the first thing you want to be doing, is decide how much money you want to make. Maybe it's $200,000 in the next 2 years, okay? And that will probably be around $75 an hour. So work out how much it is you want to make and break it down to an hourly figure, okay? And that is what your hours are worth. And now you need to start thinking like that and acting like your time is worth $250 an hour. So when you start thinking this way, you really take notice of how you're spending your time. And this is the 4 areas where your time is being spent right now, and the top area, which I'll show you last, is where you want to be spending most of it, okay? So down the bottom here, we basically have the $0 value time, okay? This is where you're spending time and you're not getting any return for that, okay? So things like watching television, hanging out with friends, drinking beer at the pub, right? The stuff that really is just wishy-washy time. Maybe it's good for you, but it really doesn't do much in terms of building a business. So if you're spending too much time here and doing this stuff like watching television, okay, you're getting no value, and it's actually probably costing you a lot of money. So you might even put minus, you know, however much you're losing by doing that. So forget watching the late night news, which just makes you negative. You know, switch it back on in a month. I promise you it's not going to change much. Okay, so get away from that. Okay, the next area is, you know, the $10 to $20 hour sort of stuff, and we all have these tasks every day in our life. Things like cooking and cleaning and washing and ironing, and you know, the stuff that has to get done. Now, it probably would be more valuable for you if you were to pay a cleaning lady to come and clean your place, you know, once or twice a month. Give her $50, okay? And that time was spent in other areas. But the $10 to $20 an hour for me in my Herbalife business also represents, you know, flyers. I need to do different activities. I need to get flyers out. That could be an activity that I could pay somebody to do. All right, and there's other things like that as well, probably the same. You know what I'm talking about for your business. These tasks, you need to get somebody else to do them for you, and you need to oversee that they happen correctly, okay? Because your time spent here is what you're going to get in return, $10 an hour. Okay, the next area is the kind of $50, say, to $75 an hour tasks. Okay, that's a 5 there and a 75. Okay, these tasks, you know, are important, and you know, like doing your bookkeeping and your tax returns. You know, we all have to do our tax returns, but if you can get somebody else to do them that is going to do it faster and better than you ever want to know how to do your tax return, okay, and pay them as little as you can to do it, do that, because that's going to give you more time, more productivity in the next area, which I'm going to show you. We're also trying to build websites, you know, and retail websites and recruiting sites and all the stuff that we're doing now online, and also with running my club here, okay, there's certain things I just don't have the time to do if I want to be making $250 an hour. I can't be spending my time here because that's all I'm going to be making. I'll only be making $100,000 a year if I spend my time here. Okay? So I need to learn to outsource, to get this stuff done from somebody else who's better at it, who enjoys it more, and who is a professional and is going to give me the best job. Okay? You want talented people doing these jobs for you. Okay? Now, this is where you want to be spending your time. Up here. Okay? This is the productivity pyramid. So this is how it breaks down in these 4 sections, and you want to be in the top section. This is where, okay, for myself, the tasks that I do here every day are things like YouTube videos, trainings, okay, like this, content, you know, I'm writing articles. I can even get other people to write articles for me, maybe even down here, okay. By the way, at the beginning, when you're just getting all of this started, you may need to stay here, and you probably will. You don't have the funding and the capital and the experience to know what to do. So you want to get that skill, you want to get that experience. But once you start building it up, you know, you need to grow, you need to expand, and you need to be overseeing all of this stuff. So you need to outsource it. But this is your aim, to get up here, okay? And this is where you're making YouTube videos, you're calling all these prospects, okay? In my club here, I do wellness evaluations face-to-face and with 2 or 3 other people. Okay, I'm training my distributors. I'm running meetings, so I'm actually the guy talking at the meeting. We're doing trainings for after the meetings, presentations. I'm building relationships, building friendships, partnerships. You know, and that's the kind of stuff where I would get most of my value, okay, for my time. That's the kind of stuff that's going to give me the money, that's going to ring the cash register for me, okay? All the other stuff is important, but they are just the daily tasks. This is the stuff that's building the brand, building the image, you know, and creating the energy, okay? So that's where you need to be spending your time, because simply the top producers, the people that get lots of stuff done, they don't hang around down here. They can't afford to. They spend their time up here. And if you'll notice, most of the wealthiest people in the world don't really work that hard. They have other people doing all the work for them because they are worth a lot more than this. So they've even got other people doing a lot of this stuff. So they've managed to increase their hourly rate, you know, to get paid what they're worth. But to get paid what you're worth, you need to be spending that time in the areas where you get paid that money for that task, okay? You don't get paid $250 an hour for passing out flyers down here and cleaning the kitchen and washing the dishes. That's not how you make $250 an hour. You make $250 an hour by building relationships and friendships and giving value and lots of content and things like that, okay? So I hope this training has been valuable. Please leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And keep an eye out for the next training, because I'm here to give you heaps of great value. I want to share and teach as many people as I can. So until next time, peace. Christopher Reed. Bye-bye.